More than 3,000 U.S. troops head to the Mideast after a U.S. airstrike kills Iran's top general. The Pentagon says Qasem Soleimani died in a drone strike near Baghdad International Airport. President Donald Trump says he authorized the precision strike against the commander of Iran's security and intelligence services because Soleimani was plotting, quote, imminent and sinister attacks on Americans. The U.S. has told any Americans in Iraq to leave. Joe Khalil looks at what's next with relations between our two countries. We're keeping you connected to the nation's capital.
I think we ought to be very careful here.
Lawmakers say the U.S. needs to prepare for retaliation from Iran. One day after a U.S. airstrike in Iraq killed Iranian General Qasem Soleimani.
We haven't given the president authorization to use military force to take us to war with Iran.
Congressman Ami Bera, who sits on the House Foreign Affairs Committee, says the U.S.'s next move is unclear.
It does put us in a precarious position. I mean, I would take the Iranian threats of retaliation seriously.
The risk of doing nothing was enormous.
Both Secretary of State Mike Pompeo and President Trump say the attack that killed General Soleimani was justified. They say that he was planning imminent attacks on Americans overseas and our allies.
It was the time to take this action so that we could disrupt this plot.
John Garamendi serves on the House Armed Services Committee. He says Congress was left in the dark on the decision to kill Soleimani.
We certainly do not want, nor is there any authorization for an all-out war against Iran.
He says most lawmakers want to avoid escalating violence.
We have specifically taken steps to limit that.
I don't think anybody's itching for an all-out conflict with Iran.
Republican Doug LaMalfa favors outreach to help mobilize Iranian citizens unhappy with their country's leaders. But he hasn't ruled out supporting military action.
If Congress is required to vote on it, then I'll be very conscientious on what that vote's going to be.
The administration plans to brief Congress on the attack early next week. In Washington, I'm Joe Khalil.
Local politicians weigh in on the attack and what could happen next.
I think it was the right move. Will there be escalation? Yes, but the escalation is not on our part. We're finally responding to continued provocations by Iran.
Meanwhile, U.S. Senator from Illinois Dick Durbin worries killing Soleimani could trigger more violence. Durbin calls on his Senate colleagues to, quote, remember the constitutional responsibility of Congress to authorize war and be a reliable source of support to the men and women who bear the burden of war.